Michael from Potomac, Maryland, asks the following question. I notice that you occasionally speak of sages and non-sages. In fact, I speak of ignorance. At the same time, you consistently point to the absence of separation, the absence of individual entities. I think you can see my question coming. If there are no individual entities, just the one consciousness, in what sense can you say this one is a sage and this one is not a sage? Doesn't the distinction between sage and non-sage presuppose that they exist as distinct, separate entities? I would be grateful if you could clear up my confusion over this apparent contradiction. Dear Michael, the absolute truth is that there is only one entity in the cosmos, which is the cosmos itself, and there is only one consciousness. And therefore, there is only one sage. Now, if one believes to be a separate entity, a human being, this phenomenon is called ignorance. And the body-mind that exhibits at that moment such a phenomenon will be called an ignorant body-mind. In the same way, the body-mind that is not subjected to this belief in separation, this body-mind could be called a wise body-mind. Body-minds are just instruments, they are channels. In and by themselves, they are neither ignorant nor wise. It depends on that which flows through them. If ignorance flows through them, they are ignorant, called ignorant. If wisdom flows through them, they are called sage or wise. In and by themselves, they are neutral. They are just channels, instruments. I hope, of course, this distinction arises within duality, but it is non-judgmental. Just as we can make a distinction between colors, see blue and red, white and black, we can see also wisdom and ignorance. We are speaking here at a relative level. But as we see wisdom and ignorance, there is something that we don't see and which we will never see. It's an individual or separate entity who is wise or who is ignorant. To believe that there is such a separate individual entity that is wise or that is ignorant, that in and by itself is ignorance. I hope this clarifies it. Thank you for your question.